When I found out that all the text you see inside a product is also in my job description, I was like, oh, no. No!
That was so lame. Please stop.
Hey everyone, today I'll be sharing 7 tips about what you need to learn to become successful as a product designer. Junior, senior leader, doesn't matter, you'll still have something new to learn today. Hey, I'm Karpenko, the lead product designer at Remo with a background of over 5 years of experience in helping companies overcome their product challenges. For the ones who are new here, mostly everyone, make sure to hit that subscribe button for weekly YouTube videos about how to improve your product or journey as a UI UX designer. Let's get started. I'm gonna start this video with the most obvious skill that a product designer should have: good design sense. A good product designer should know how to design and master the basic rules of design such as typography, color, and spacing. For me, good design sense came from the thousands of hours spent on Dribble, Behance, and other products that I use. If you spend your time looking at other designs and products, my suggestion is you should make a mood board and pay close attention to the design details. You could look at a font size, you could look at a spacing, you can look at a typography and how the title and paragraph combine with each other. And this way you'll be able to teach your subconscious to recognize great design and also use it in your own work. I also recommend taking some paid or even free courses on typography, color, and spacing. You can find them all around the web.
Oh wow. Thank you, Dima. That was really helpful.
Now that we're set on the aesthetics and we can design something that looks good, now I want to focus on the ability to draw a prototype. A good designer should be able to illustrate an idea fast. You'll find yourself in the position of pitching a design idea to your clients or team members, and most of the time they won't be able to understand exactly what you're describing. A picture is worth 1,000 words. I found myself in the position
You used that phrase 3 times already. Please stop.
where prototyping has helped me sell an idea faster to clients or investors. Also, prototyping helps you experience the flow and find what you might have missed in your initial research process. There are a lot of tools in the market which can help you with the prototyping. Generally, you would like to create a working mockup for you and your team to play around with. For this kind of mockups, you can use Adobe XD or Figma and its auto-animate function, which basically does all the interaction work for you. I personally like to use Adobe After Effects if I want to spice things up with little interactions that are complex but impactful. If I really want to go above and beyond, I take the prototype to the next level by creating the whole user experience and web flow, so the team, engineers, and investors can really get a nice taste of that flow. Bonus points, you get to learn a great tool that will help you create really cool websites, so that's a win.
You don't say.
Another thing that I can't really stress enough is great communication skills. I've seen a lot of times people get leadership jobs just for having great communication skills. Most of the time their experience was not that great, but being able to communicate an idea to a team and make them work in the same direction, that is something that companies value a lot. I've been living in Romania since I was
Who cares?
so I'm not a native English speaker. As you can see, I'm trying my best to develop my English pronunciation every single day.
No, you're not. But please tell us how you do that.
How can you do that?
Yes.
What I usually do is 20 minutes per day, I just spend some time talking out loud in English. At first, my girlfriend thought I was crazy.
She still thinks.
And now she's basically doing the same thing with me.
No, she's not.
And we're both crazy talking in English for 20 minutes every single day. Yeah, I feel sorry for my neighbors, but...
No, you're not.
Sorry to break that awesome video we're just watching, but I have some important news to share with you. I'm looking to expand the design team at Remo and thought I would just leave this here.
So thoughtful of you, Dima. Keep up the good work.
We're looking for a product designer who is passionate and wants to take part in our mission to humanize the virtual events industry. Our main focus is to create social face-to-face event experiences that build meaningful connections with the help of video conferencing. If you think you have what it takes, just apply in the link in the description below. And now we're going back to whatever I was saying. Oh, sorry, now we're going back. Humble and empathetic. This doesn't apply only to product designers. Everybody should be humble, meaning that you should never take anything for granted. Yeah, you might be good today, but technology is evolving at a really fast pace. Don't ever think that the process of learning will ever stop. That's actually the job of a product designer, to always stay connected with the latest design trends. Also, humble means listening to others' opinion and not get offended. Some might like your idea, some might not. It's your job to take the best out of every situation. Be curious. Why didn't they like your idea? You'll always have blind spots. That's what feedback is for. Being empathetic means understanding both the pain points and the motivation of your users and members of the team with whom you might work.
Please tell us how to be pathetic like you. Oh, sorry. I meant empathetic. Haha.
I think this is just a mentality issue. As I said before, you should never feel offended by someone's opinion. Everybody is entitled to one, like you. You might think that this video is awesome, which it is. So I'm fine with it, see?
Haha.
When I found out that all the text you see inside a product is also in my job description, I was like, no. No!
That was so lame. Please stop.
UX writing, because that's how it's actually called, is the practice of designing a conversation between a user and a product. In many ways, it's just writing. The actual thing that makes UX writing good are clarity, simplicity, and consistency. There are different tones of how the product can communicate with you as a user. They can vary from being friendly and warm to the one that is very concise and yet communicates a lot of the meaning at the same time. Either way, it has to help both the users and businesses achieve their goals. I think that UX writing shouldn't make users think too much, so I prefer to keep it really simple and straightforward. I don't have a go-to plan for this, but I usually look at other companies and how their products communicate with their users, and I filter what I need and just adjust it to my own design.
I think that's called stealing.
Because there's not too much of a difference between UX writing and actual writing, I suggest you just start writing every single day until it becomes natural.
Another helpful tip. Thank you, Dima.
Being able to trade off. A product designer takes care of a lot of different areas inside a product. It's your job to make certain trade-offs in order to make the product feasible. That means that you may need to use a not so beautiful UI in order to save company resources. When I talk about company resources, I could be referring to time or money. Sometimes you have to be very careful with your engineer's time. Sometimes you won't launch a feature until it's pixel perfect, and some of the times you'll launch something just to validate an idea. How? Well, this comes only with experience in working with clients or teams that have different constraints like time, money, or deadlines. The product design industry is evolving extremely fast. A good designer has to always be familiar with what is going on in the market, with the competitors and other products. You might find yourself in the position where you'll find some nice interactions from another product and might use it in your own design. Freelance helps you widen your experience because you can work on different projects where you might borrow ideas and ways of thinking to improve other products in a totally different area. I started out as a freelance designer. This has helped me gain a lot of experience with different products, and now I can use that knowledge to come up with better product solutions. On the other hand, my full-time job helped me dig deeper into different areas of design like research, customer interviews, and management. It's your job to never stop being thirsty for knowledge and what is new. What I usually do is I look at my favorite products that I use every single day and I try to reverse engineer their user experience. I'm also looking at Product Hunt for new startups and get inspired by their way of thinking. It's all about inspiration. Go into the world. The best products to look at are actually the products that you use every single day.
You don't say.
Thank you guys for staying until the end. I hope you found some useful information here. If you have any questions for me, put them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer them. Also, if you want me to talk about a very specific topic that you might think it's important, put that in the comment section also, and who knows, it could be my next video. Oh, and don't forget, if you're a passionate creative designer who wants to improve his skill set, hit that like and subscribe button for more videos like this. Peace!